Hi, and welcome back to Luminosity Yoga, the 12 days of Christmas. And my name is Anya. Today is the 26th of December, 2023. And today is Tuesday. And Tuesday is Mars's Day, which, for example, is much clearer in French, where it's Mardi. And so we're doing a practice that is actually focusing on Mars. And today we have a Mars Mercury conjunction in the sign of Sagittarius. And Sagittarius represents mutable fire. It's the archer, the centaur, it's the mentor, the spiritual adventurer. It's about further education, any kind of traveling in the real world or in your inner world. And it's expansive. It's ruled by Jupiter. And so today, also the second day after letting go, is time to turn inwards. So Mars is usually a sign that's very much about going outwards, and so is Mercury. But as Mercury is the retrograde at this point, so it's an out of sign conjunction. So we have this kind of turning inwards, the idea of turning inwards. So let's sit down to start with. And as every day, we're gonna also have the mudra related to the planet. And the mudra for Mars is making a fist, and the thumb can either come up or it can be curled inside. But let's just start by sitting and just feeling the earth underneath us. And just take a moment to just move from side to side on your sitting bone. Releasing what was before and what's going to come later. Take your hands into your groins. Take a deep inhale, lift up and out of your groins. And exhale, move your hands through your thighs, also related to the sign of Sagittarius. Deep inhale in medical astrology. And exhale. And then we're just going to massage our thighs a little bit. I want to arrive in our body, really feel the body and feel your breath. And as always, I invite you to work with your own body and only stretch as far as is comfortable for you in the asana. Just going to go around the knees a little bit. Very good. And then we're going to come on all fours for a moment. And again, we're just going to open the fingers wide. Inhale, bring your chest front, bring your shoulder blades back. Exhale, rounding the lower, middle, upper back. And then bend your knees and really move your hands a little bit further front. And then engage your core muscles and come into downward facing dog. And you can keep the knees bent, come up on the toes, and on your exhale, just stretch the left leg, bring the left heel to the ground. And bring more weight into your right hand and your left heel. And then inhale, come up on the toes, and exhale to this other side. So right heel goes down and really bring more weight into your left hand, right heel. Release your head completely. And then we're going to do a few just walking on the spot, consciously breathing. So keep your gaze between your heels as you do this. So find a drishti, which is a clear point of focus, and just sense your breath. Exhale, bring the heel down. One heel down, inhale, coming up on the toes. Exhale, bring the other heel down. And then very slowly walk your hands back towards your feet and bend your knees as much as you need to. And release your head. And then just take 3 times and just pucker your lips and just release everything. Shake everything out as you do this. Bend your knees slowly, roll up 1 vertebra at a time. Rolling the shoulders back and bring your hands to your waist. Feel your feet on the ground. And we're going to come into a warrior two with the right foot front. So keep the left foot on the ground, slightly turned, turned out, slightly in. And then bring the right heel on the same line as the back heel. And so both heels are more or less on one line. And the hips are turning to the side. And we just take a few inhale. We open the arms. Exhale. Inhale deeply. And exhale, bend. Inhale deep. And exhale, bend the front knee. And now we're going to go to our Mars Mudra. So just bring the fingers in, make a fist and thumb up. And for the other hand, bring the thumb inside the fist and place the fist in the center of your chest. And then just look at your thumb with an open gaze, a gentle gaze. So just make sure your eyes are relaxed and keep breathing in and out through your mouth. And just become aware of the sounds that you can hear, maybe the sound of your breath. Sounds inside the room. If it's too much for you, you can straighten a leg in between and then bend it again. We're going to stay for a moment. So this is also about endurance with Mars. Sounds that might be further away in your house, outside of your house. And then we're going to turn the arm up and we're going to look up at the sky. And again, really pay attention to your neck. If it's too much for your neck, maybe you release your head back. Otherwise, keep gazing at your thumb. And become attuned to the sound of your breath. Very good. And then just release. Release your arms and turn the back foot in. So again, making sure the heels are on one line. Turn the right foot slightly inside, facing forwards. And the left foot turning front. And hands to the hips for a moment. Inhale here. And exhale, bend the front knee and open the arms for warrior two. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, bend. And we're going to add Mars Mudra. Bring the fingers in, thumb up. Exhale, bend. And then inhale, straighten. Bring the other hand to the center of your heart, thumb inside the fist. Exhale. And again, just gaze gently at your thumb. And become aware of the sound. Sound of your breath. Sound maybe of your heart. If it's too much, straighten the front knee and then bend again. Sounds inside the room. Maybe sounds outside of the room. And then we're going to turn the hand towards the sky. You could either release your head or you look at your thumb. And keep listening. Turn your attention towards the sounds, internal and external sounds. Enjoy. It's challenging. Just enjoy that in a gentle way to help you burn through whatever prevents you from being here now. And then straighten. Bring both arms front. And then step back into one more dog. Can bring the feet a little wider open. Your hands, roll the shoulders away from the ears. Activate the muscles above your knees and your core. Pull the heels gently down. And then come down and sit in a comfortable seated posture. You can sit on your heels. You can sit in Sukhasana, easy pose. And again, we're just going to find a Mars Mudra, bring the thumbs in and rest them on our legs. And we turn our attention towards the sounds, the sound of our breath. Sounds in our immediate environment. And we welcome all the sounds. We don't differentiate between good and bad. Just let them all in and welcome them. Sounds that are further away. Maybe outside of our house. More in the distance. Releasing any gripping, even though the thumbs are inside our fist. Just releasing gripping. Releasing whatever tension we might be holding in our hands and our face. And then bring your attention to maybe in the sound. Maybe there's an internal dialogue that becomes louder. Fears or worries. And again, just letting them come in, welcome them. And then be with all the sounds at the same time, the internal, the external. Place one hand onto the center of your heart. Can you hear the stillness beyond the sound? Feel the earth underneath you, from your tailbone and your sitting bones, from your feet or legs. Feel the connection to the earth. Bring your hands together in front of your heart in Anjali Mudra. And then bow to yourself. Thank yourself for making the time for this practice. I thank you for joining me. And let's dedicate the merits of our practice to all beings without one exception. Namaste. And if you've made it until here, I'd love to hear from you how the meditation went for you. Also, any dreams, any wishes related to the 12 nights of Christmas, things that have come up for you. Thank you so much for joining me. Please feel free to like, subscribe, and share my videos with like-minded souls. And I look forward to seeing you.